It's the North and the South going against each other in one of the games of the week. Is Doherty Creek hosting Eagle Point. The North and the South would split this week, going 2-2. It was looking good for Tommy Hollander's Fowls as they put up 30 points on Thursday night, including the Will Disley, whoever the fuck he is, some Seattle tight end or something. He scored a lot. And then it was looking really good when the Eagle defense put up a 30-plus burger. But it is Fuzz, punched in the eye. This is post-surgery Fuzz, who then watched McCaffrey go for 43 and Aaron Jones go for 42. And this is going to be the mascot version, the Shock Badger, shown here in the wilds of Africa, demonstrating his prowess and dedication to obtaining food.
The honey badger doesn't care. It's getting stung like 1,000 times. It doesn't give a shit. It's hungry. It doesn't care about being stung by bees. Nothing can stop the honey badger when it's hungry. Oh, what a crazy fuck. Look. Ew, it's eating larvae. That's disgusting. There it is, running in slow motion again.
Show me the money.
Trailblazers Otter Bay Twins get new uniforms, a new logo, and a second consecutive win, keeping Maple Grove winless at 0-5. Otter Bay putting up 138 with second highest points of the season. And here's an Otter trying to score a basket. Wrong frickin' sport, but I'm running out of creative ideas. Poskin gets their first win of the year, however, by taking down Rabbit Trail. Poskin put up a 100-burger. Yeah, Smiley's Rabbits get hit by a truck or a race car. In this case, here it is in slow motion. That would be Smiley's Rabbit going on for a walk. That's... I apologize. Anyway, it's Shawnee shit the bed. South Doherty only getting 65. Foles a little upset with his effort last week that he decided to suit up and play quarterback himself. But he thought that was a bad idea after dusting off his senior pictures. And so he decided to look like Russell Wilson instead, which was a much better idea because Russell put up 30 points for him. Johnny, on the other hand, he is getting my son Vaughn to be his mascot. Foles taking it out on Sean by having his mascot hump the shit out of him. The West now takes on the East in crossover. Remember, the West has 4 teams at 3-1. Pokegama leading the East to 4-0. That will not last, however. In the Orange Bowl, East River continues to flounder, remaining winless. Is Hillbilly, after dropping his first game, it's hot. Kurtz cuts forth, is out. Scallywags problems goes much deeper. Wrong, Kurt. You cannot fire yourself. That is impossible to do in fantasy football. So, Kurt is back in as coach. However, his new mascot is emblematic of this hamster trying to find a victory and can't do it. There's some nuts, and just like you shaved your nuts for this. The artist formerly known as French Creek is getting a dose of reality that we all feel at times, which means we lose now and then. And only putting up 65 points is Mark Bell's. 4 Mile Brookies score 88. It wasn't because of Aaron Rodgers either in the Dallas-Green Bay game. It was because of Amari Cooper putting up a 30-burger and a nice spin move here. However, the joke is on them. When asked, what is it that makes you win fantasy football games? It was easy.
Well, I think the first difference is our defense.
As aforementioned, Pokegama suffers their first defeat of the season, falling to Bro Mitch's Horseshoe Bucks, 105-91. And it was Fuller doing the damage for Horseshoe. Nope, not Mark Fuller. It was his twin brother, Will Fuller, who put up 43 points. and having a dream game to send Horseshoe to 4-1. Finally, Tommy Warnberg's Rainy Tree Bullfrogs score 112 points and spank Monkey. Monkey only getting 81, which reminded me of a classic David Letterman episode.
There. You see, we have 3 examples there of hair. That's how it's going to work. Now, we want you girls to look them over. One of those is a monkey. You understand? 2 of them are actually Donald Trump. 1 is a monkey. So you can talk it over between yourselves and then make your selection. And while you're thinking about it, Alan, what are we playing for tonight?
Dave, it's a brand new speedboat. Back to you, Dave.
All right. Have you looked over the examples there?
I'm thinking number 1.
Are they talking it over? Yes. One of them is a monkey. We're looking for the monkey. We don't want Donald. We want the monkey. No fair looking behind there, Chrissy.
Dave, I think we've settled on number 1 is the monkey.
All right, number 1 being which one? Right there?
This one.
That one is the monkey. And Jessica, what do you think?
I agree.
All right, so of the 3, you believe that's the monkey?
Yes.
All right, Rupert, reveal.
Now, time to look at our updated standings, and per usual, we'll start with the East Division. Things tightened up this week. East River still looking for their first win, 100 points back from Pokegama, who got their first loss. 4 Mile and Rainy Tree both pick up victories to tighten up that race. Rainy Tree actually leading the division in scoring, 5 more than Pokegama. Now we head to the North Division, which split with the South, which is kind of embarrassing. But anyway, in the North, Foles picks up a victory, and so goes into first place all by his lonesomeness by going 4-1. Tommy Hollander's Eagle Point gets spanked, falling 3-2. Otter Bay now 2 in a row. Right on the heels, only 20 behind in scoring, so 2 games out and very much alive. In the South Division, Doherty Creek. I don't know what's going on, guys. This isn't normal. You've been in this league long enough to know that I'm usually really shitty. But Maple Grove still looking for their first win. Poskin getting their first win. South Doherty in a lot of trouble. Doherty Creek a 3-game lead over the Carboys and leading the league in scoring by quite a bit. In the West Division, there was some separation as 2 teams won and 2 teams didn't win. And who came out victorious? Mitch Dietrich's Horseshoe Bucks did, beating his brother, and he going to 4-1. MJ, after losing his first game of the year to Doherty Creek, has now won 4 in a row and is hanging tight. Sprout, Upper Turtle, 67 behind. French Creek also just right on their heels. Everybody very much alive in this division. Let's take a look at the updated point standings. East River is still clinging to last place, and again, can't fire yourself, Kurt, so hang in there. Hammer also on 5, so that makes sense. Tommy Hollander's Eagle Point Fowls going up and down and hanging in there. Shawnee, bad week, 65, falls down from 8th to 12th place. 4 Mile hanging in there tough. Poston had a good week, putting up 100. Rabbit Trail hanging around, but falling from 9th to 10th. French Creek, 9th place. How does that feel there, Hollywood? Being crappy like the rest of us. And how about Charlie Jordan, everybody? This featured supermodel of the week. It's Charlie Jordan, not to be confused with Charlie Carr. Charlie Jordan, much better looking. Okay, now let's take a look at the top of the league scorings. Doherty Creek in first place with 568 points and a 57-point lead over Horseshoe, healthy lead. Old Sand Lake hanging around, putting up some points this week, going up and down like a yo-yo. Speaking of yo-yos, MJ's at 4 in a row, his victories, 89 points back, and just in second place. Travie Glazer figuring shit out, winning 2 in a row. Otter Bay, very competitive, coming back and surging. The Pekegama Pups have to swallow that bitter pill called losing as they go to 4-1. The last of the unbeatens is done. Sprout, Upper Turtle hanging around as reigning tree Tommy Warnberg surging from 12th to 8th in overall scoring and playing good football. Taking a look ahead at our schedule next week, presented again by Supermodel Charlie Jordan. French Creek will travel to East River. Horseshoe will host a 4-mile who's trying to move up in the standings. Pekegama trying to right the ship against Sprouts, Upper Turtle, Flying Monkeys. Apple River looking for 5 in a row, playing a very hot Raining Tree. Game of the week, Doherty Creek and Sand Lake. Both clubs are 4-1. Then we got Poskin going to Otter Bay. And South Doherty trying to right the ship as Eagle Point is as well, both teams trying to hang into the race. And Maple Grove taking on Smiley's Rabbit Trail Hares. Just an update on my surgery. This is much better looking than what I came out of it. They inserted what the surgeon called a hammock into my right orbital eye, and that keeps my right eye floating hopefully in the proper spot, and it feels like it might work. They had to hit the orbital nerve with a lot of Novocaine, so my whole face is numb. It may or may not come back, the feeling in that part of my face. They try to fix my broken nose. Fortunately, you can't make me look much more homely than I already was, and so all in all, I think I'll be okay. Just kind of frustrating trying to get the eye to work, but I can still make these shitty videos, and I do appreciate you guys watching it, and those of you who sent me well wishes, that too is very much appreciated. So everybody have a good week. We have week 6 in the Northern Badger Football League coming up.